Hello, hello, Brain Trust. I hope everyone's having a great day. Have you guys ever not approached something because you didn't feel like you had all the answers, that you'd be coming up from behind so much that there was no way you'd be able to leave your mark or become an expert at something or really generate any momentum to get you truly passionate about it and to get others to help you or to form a team behind you? That's what we're going to cover in this episode. It's a concept I call the vibrancy velocity. And the way I think about it is once you get going on something and you produce a lot of activity around it, it tends to create this flywheel, which starts turning slowly, but then starts increasing in speed as it goes round and round and round. And there's a couple of ways that happens. One way is that once you start to actually learn more about something, you start to speak more passionately about it. And when you start to speak more passionately about it, people realize how enthusiastic you are and they tend to want to help you. They tend to give you valuable recommendations and suggestions, and many times just want to pitch in on the project you have. And that's what makes you feel like you've got a crew, right? You've got a team behind you and people who can support you. That creates more velocity. Another thing that creates velocity is when you come up with your own viewpoints on how to do something better. It's not always about like having all the answers or just, trying to follow a script and do what is the most perfect thing. It's about actively applying yourself, but being thoughtful and taking micro breaks so you reflect on, hey, what could I have done better? How can this process be improved overall? What that does is it actually helps you come off as a subject matter expert, and then people come to you looking for advice. And that, in fact, then makes you feel inspired because people are turning to you for help, and that creates more velocity behind that activity. And if you're starting a business, this actually helps you get inbound referrals and helps you like not have to do as much outbound marketing, but people start knocking on your door. And this is thought of like a kind of framework that encapsulates this. And the way I like to think of it is you learn, you refine, you express, and then you reorient. And if you keep on doing that, you tend to build a lot of momentum around that activity. And you feel more supported when you do it. You tend to form your own viewpoints. So you become a subject matter expert. And three, you start to feel very inspired because people turn to you for help and they start to give you good tips as well. And that's all part of you just feeling like you're not in this alone. I'd love to hear your thoughts on vibrancy velocity. What is something that after you applied yourself, it started to really generate momentum? It become like a very enlivening hobby in your life, or maybe even a business, or maybe even like a new venture or a cool activity. I want to hear what you guys have to add in the comments. And if you like this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends.